Welcome back. You're watching Prime Edition. Our socials
at KBC Digital, at KBC Channel 1 on X, Facebook, and YouTube. And thank you for your feedback. Dennis Njoro watching from Kiambu, Awadi Victor watching from Trans Nzoia.
And IK is also watching from Eldoret. Keep them coming. We want to know where you're watching us from. And if you like, you can make some comments on some of the stories that we are covering for you on this live broadcast. Now, this is the second part of Prime Edition. Kenya can only achieve its vision of being a first world country by adopting a raft of measures, including fully embracing science and technology through funding of research and innovation, transfer of technology, and commercialization of research and innovation as well.
Speaking during a stakeholders meeting on Monday ahead of the Science, Technology, Research and Innovation Week, the Principal Secretary for Science, Research and Innovation, Professor Shaukat Abdulrazak, noted that Kenya is on the right trajectory, but more collaboration from industry stakeholders is needed.
Here's that report.
It's barely a month before the Science, Technology, Research and Innovation Week, which is set for 18th to 22nd May 2026, hosted at the Kenya International Convention Center, bringing on board over 5,000 stakeholders in the industry to showcase Kenya's scientific excellence.
To be able to have discussions on how science can be able to impact positively in the society, to be able to showcase the entire pipeline of science, research and innovation, looking at how innovation could be able to spur growth and be able to create more job opportunities.
At a press briefing on Monday, Principal Secretary for Science, Research and Innovation, Professor Shaukat Abdulrazak, says Kenya is on the right track to achieving its vision of being a first world country, but the dream faces numerous challenges, among them underfunding and inadequate researches that hinders its realization.
We must be able to demonstrate the impact. We're looking at mechanism of funding this ecosystem. We're looking at the mechanism of transferring of technology. We're looking at mechanism of ensuring that there is commercialization of innovation and research output as well.
It was at this forum that researchers were also urged not to hold back the discoveries in the laboratories, but rather disseminate the findings to the public for greater understanding of the work being done.
And it's very important that we look for ways and means of how we can be able to break it down so that people can really appreciate.
The week will be commemorated under the theme Igniting Innovation, Bridging Science and the Society for Sustainable Development. Kasi Chanamasha, Prime Edition.